As a chef and restaurateur, I know what a happy dining room feels like. And it's gotta feel the same when I'm cooking for friends and family at home. A classic but special menu from my wife Jacqueline will do the trick tonight. It's what we do every Sunday after working in our restaurants all week. Beautiful charcuterie board, a big tuna nicoise salad, some good wine, and Jacqueline's unforgettable laugh. That's funny. That's funny. We're serving up the perfect end of the week meal, getting full of life and buzzed on happiness. So we finally have our Sunday night home alone. I'm gonna make you dinner.
Woohoo!
It's what we usually do on Sundays, something super simple. I'm gonna pour you a little tequila. The kids are gone tonight, so we have the house to ourselves.
The best tequila on the planet.
This is some of the best tequila ever.
Do I deserve it?
You do deserve it. I stole some burrata from Osteria Marco. Apparently it's not your favorite thing in the world?
No, but I know that you're making the salad later, and it truly is my favorite thing.
Why is it not your favorite thing?
The burrata?
Yeah, how do you not love it?
It's good. It's delicious.
What do you love better?
The salad. I'm not kidding, especially on a Sunday night. Like, it's a perfect way to end the week.
Okay.
But I love this. This is a perfect start to the perfect way to end the week.
All right.
You can't win with me.
So 0 for 1, we're having burrata.
I love burrata. Yay.
So buffalo mozzarella, this is, my favorite mozzarella because it's made from buffalo milk.
So I have to ask you.
Yes.
Truly, is it made from buffalo milk?
It truly is made from water buffalo milk.
All right, this is going to sound even stupider, but how do they milk water buffaloes?
The teats, baby.
Oh my God. All right, I won't ask anymore. I won't ask any more questions.
No.
I've been shamed. That's
I
okay.
answered it honestly.
All right,
teats.
fair enough. Is it just like on a cow farm, on a buffalo farm?
Yes. So
okay.
Buffalo milk. The water buffaloes have teats.
All right, fair enough. All right. You don't need to say anymore. I get it. I got the visual.
No, so they milk water buffaloes very similar to the way they milk cows. They have teats.
God.
So, I love the water buffalo mozzarella, so I just love to throw this out.
That looks so good.
It's so moist and soft. It's very similar to the burrata because the burrata is a ricotta cheese. So when they make buffalo mozzarella, it's almost like there's curds. You can see that it's not like fully all together. Oh. So it's really moist, just like the burrata, which has like the ricotta cheese in it that's wrapped around mozzarella.
I know you hate it when I do this, but
I do hate when you do that.
I know.
I have some mortadella. So this is, my favorite salumi. It's not really salumi, but this is my favorite thing to snack on with cheese. And what I love so much about mortadella is that it's like a bologna, which we ate as a kid. Not really great with mustard on it. My mom used to put it on Wonder Bread. Not sure why. But it has the big fat particles that are just emulsified into it with pistachios. And it's just like so fatty and rich. And I think it's really the unsung hero of the meat and cheese board. I know we put it on at the restaurants, and every cheese board, the meat and cheese plate that comes back, that's always left over. And I don't understand why people
I think it's the pistachios.
I think it's the big hunks of fat. So this is the copal we make at Salt and Grinder, and it's made from when we cured the neck of the pork, the pig. It is sliced as thin as I like it. I mean, that's so important when we're eating meat and cheese plates. And I think it's something people don't realize is the thinner it is, the better it is to eat.
Hold that up again. Hold that up again.
I have another slice.
Okay.
You're not going to eat it, though.
No, but I like to look at it. Look how pretty that is. Like, I can see your shirt through it.
And you can see the fat that goes through it that gives it that richness.
Your dad always had a meat platter on Sunday nights.
My dad...
Giants game. Martini, meat platter.
My dad had a meat platter every night.
So can I ask you about the meat platter?
Yeah.
About the way you played it?
No, you can't ask me anything.
So, but I want to ask you about this because I've seen this in the Lucas Salumi station 100 times, where we have a brand new person. They understand how thin to slice it. They understand how much to put on the plate, but the composition makes you crazy because they'll have like a little ruffled bow of prosciutto or a fanned out set of sliced cheese, and you will always come and mess it up and turn it back to this.
Yeah, because traditionally when you eat this, it should be just kind of laid flat. Like you, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The chef that sits there and turns this into a pretty floret.
Yes.
Yeah, that's BS. Like,
It is, isn't it?
This is Italian comfort food. You throw it on the plate, you pick it up, and you eat it with bread. Like it's beautiful on its own. It drives me insane. I don't know why chefs have to do that.
It drives me insane through you. Like I
Yeah.
see it and I want to mess it up also. So
No,
I
it
love that.
should be simple. It's rustic food. I mean, that's like the burrata. What you know what it needs? It just needs a big pinch of sea salt, and it's finished, right? Like, how many times do you have to tell people that that's what it should be? Without it doesn't. It's beautiful on its own, and I always feel like I'm always coming home and bitching, like, oh my God, they had to put this and this on it, and it's so not necessary. Like even the buffalo mozzarella,
It needed a little salt. I wasn't going to say that earlier. But
it always
did.
does,
And
'cause
now it's going to be perfect. It also needs to come up to temperature by like 4 or 5 degrees so that it's just nice. And
Well, you're very sensitive. 4 or 5 degrees, really.
is that correct? Try it and tell me if I'm not correct on that.
No, I believe you.
Okay.
4 or 5 degrees. Oh my God. What temperature is the tequila?
Perfect. The perfect drinking temperature.
Tequila's
Like,
always
watch,
the
it's
perfect drinking
perfect.
temperature, isn't it? You are right. I mean, this is a little cold. We just took it out of the fridge, but I'm gonna make a salad to go with it. I have some bread I toasted, and I know this is your favorite part.
This is my favorite part because it takes bread, which I love because I'm a carb freak. I will always be the person who eats bread. And you're going to do this magical thing
Right.
with the garlic.
So this is what turns it into fettuta, or grilled bread. So I just toasted it, but you just take a nice clove of garlic.
So good though.
I
It's
know
so
no one
good.
understands this. No one.
It's so simple. And again, from time to time, we have a new chef. I get the meat and cheese platter. I'm so excited about the bread. Look at the difference between this one and this one. And I can see right away that
Well,
they
you can
haven't put
see
the
that-
oil on it. And then I take the bite because I'm a carb freak and I love the bread anyway, but it doesn't have the garlic. This is perfect.
It's that little extra step that like you don't see people taking at home. And it's the thing that when you eat the bread, it's that aha moment of like, why is this bread so goddamn good?
Right.
Right? Like
Right.
what did they do? It's just bread and butter and salt, bread and olive oil. But actually we do this and
Yep.
you put that garlic on it, and then you have that salty, oily, and then the spice from the garlic that comes through. So it's just one of those little steps that I feel like you're not always getting, or
I can
people
smell
aren't
the
getting.
garlic
Yeah,
too. So my mouth
It
like
could just be
automatically
me.
is watering.
it could just be me. I ooze.
Sometimes it's you, and that's awesome. My favorite is when you bake bread because I don't even want you to shower. I just want to like climb in bed with you and smell the baking bread on you.
That's funny because
It's so sexy.
I don't want to shower either. If I could go forever without showering, right?
But when you gut fish, shower twice.
I was gonna say I know the nights I'm welcome in the bed. It's I come home. Well, it was a fish day.
Chocolate, get over here.
And then I just a little bit of I like just a little bit of unbaked bread. Just,
Yeah.
but actually, there is no thing. You have to have olive oil on bread.
That's really good olive oil too.
Yeah, I mean this is. Well, you bought it, so.
I have served hundreds of meat and cheese platters. I could describe the mortadella to you. I can describe the bresaola to you. Here's what I can't describe to you, is how it tastes. And it is truly a pet peeve of mine when vegetarians, pescatarians say, I don't know, I've never tried it. Tell me what this tastes like so that I could describe it deliciously to someone who's about to eat it.
So see, I know you're full of crap
Nope.
because I know I've heard you at tables be like, I had the steak for lunch today. It's delicious.
No, I don't, because I feel bad about lying. So I always say it's super popular, it rests in butter, it makes it extra moist. No lie there. How would I describe this flavor-wise?
Like salty, a little peppery, a little bit of like clove, nutmeg, but fat, like almost eating
buttery.
Yeah, like taking olive oil if it were like cold in a solid sheet and eating it and having it melt in your mouth, just rich.
I like that. All
Divine.
right. That was a perfect description because I will use that. Describe the brasiola.
Copa.
That's copa?
So copa, very similar to prosciutto, whole muscle, made from the neck, fat that runs through the neck, super tender piece of meat, whereas the prosciutto is from the butt, the rump. This is from the neck of the pig, and this has been cured.
So why would it make a difference coming from the neck? Why would that be more tender? It seems like the butt would be more tender.
Because the legs are moving and supporting the animal. The neck, really, they just bob up and down to eat.
So your neck is fattier. I mean, I know my neck
Yeah,
is fattier.
I have jowls, so I'm not even sure where you're going with that. But the neck is a little fattier. It just doesn't have as much muscle in it. Where they take it from these two parts on the side of your head. The muscles, the meat that runs down the side of your neck. And then a little more chew to it, but it's sliced thin, so it's easy to eat. But it's not as tough as jerky. Like it has moisture to it, so it also melts in your mouth because the fat content is so high. Jerky usually has no fat in it. It's just dried straps of meat.
That's perfect.
So this is moist, but yet has that salty, earthy flavor to it.
Yep.
So I would just tell people it's damn good. So let's get this out of the way.
Over
and
here.
Let's get the salad started. Well, here's a plate so you can nosh.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna get started on our salad. I am gonna need to put you to work a little bit.
Ooh, with the juicer?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
If you can juice into that, and I just need the juice of 2 lemons.
It's like I've never juiced before.
But you're so good at it.
I am so good at it. Mostly it's limes.
I think the tequila is kicking in.
That's what I juice the limes for. Sorry. All right.
No, one more. One more and we're good.
Okay, one more.
Thanks for juicing the lemons. So we're gonna get the salad assembled. I'm using your favorite, arugula. So I'm gonna get our tuna searing. Just a little bit of salt on there. And you know, we only sear this for like, you want it rare, right? Like
Rare.
Always, right?
So perfect. It's funny, you make these things and it always feels healthy.
No, it's super healthy.
That's what you say.
This is healthy.
That's your tagline.
Look, there's vegetables, there's lemon. So this only takes like a minute. And then I'm gonna add the tomatoes you grew in the backyard, some green beans, because those are your favorite. Then we're gonna use some Castellavano olives.
I have a question for you about the tuna. Mine never gets that char on the outside of it that yours gets. Is the key getting the pan hot first?
The pan hot and not moving it around. Like letting it just sit and sear.
Okay.
So if you keep moving it around or jostling it, it won't quite get that golden brown. You want it to really be patient when you're doing it. This would be where I'd normally put a pound of butter in there, but since it's for you and me, no way.
Just half a pound?
No butter. I think we eat pretty healthy when we're here
I
alone.
think we do, but sometimes I think you trick me with the butter.
I definitely trick you with butter, but
This is one of my favorite things that you make, as simple as it is. Like, I love Sunday nights because it's big salad night.
I mean, I think, what are we usually? We're usually eating a simple pasta and a salad. We eat a lot of salads. It's really what we eat.
And a lot of pasta. It's tricky with you. I think it's tricky with you because I'll try to get on this healthy eating pattern and think that I'm not going to eat at 11:30, and at 11:30 you've got a big block of Parmesan and a big thing of butter, and you're making some sort of pasta, and I cannot resist.
Yeah, but you only have a few bites of it. That's why you have that girlish figure.
Yeah, I tell myself I'm only going to have a few bites, and then I'm like guarding it. So good. See, mine never looks like that. That's perfect.
I think it's just the pan being hot, enough oil in the bottom of the pan. And then I really only cooked it on one side too, because I want it to be rare. I know we go out, you eat, and you don't enjoy it. You're like, they overcooked my tuna.
Yeah.
So, all right, so our vinaigrette. This is the vinaigrette I make by the gallon, right? So some Dijon mustard, which you love.
I do.
You love Dijon mustard. And then a lot of lemon juice. No vinegar, right? Because we're just gonna keep it simple, and I think with the fish.
Really, no vinegar?
No, I hardly ever put vinegar in when I do a niçoise salad.
Does the mustard have vinegar in it though?
Mustard does have a little vinegar in
So that's what gives it the tang?
And I usually only go about 50% oil. I usually go equal parts oil and lemon juice when I make this. So I think we're good there.
That's funny because I think I could make it.
You can make that. You know I hate when you do that.
I know.
It's not finished. Wait.
I know, but it's
it
so
will
good.
be finished. Could you just wait?
Nope.
I need that. So I'm using arugula tonight. That's what looked good.
Did you grow up eating arugula?
I ate a lot of arugula as a kid.
I never tried it until I was in my 20s. Had never even tried arugula. I love it so much.
It's obviously it's one of my favorites, but it's because I think it's so peppery and it's not too heavy. So yeah, when you're saying Caesar salad, I love a Caesar, but I think lettuce in this vinaigrette, I could eat that every night. I would want some cheese on it, either of those, or some Reggiano Parmigiano, and I could eat that every night. And then obviously a cacio e pepe every night too. Green beans. And I know this is weird, but this is I think both of our favorite parts of the salad. It's the hard-boiled egg.
I love a hard-boiled egg.
And usually, a lot of times, I think the first time we had this salad in France, it was with canned tuna.
Yes.
And we fell in love with it.
It's still delicious
This
with
is
canned
just
tuna, but not like water-packed tuna. It has to be the oil-packed tuna.
Yeah, but I think that this is just like a decadent version of it. I still love it with the canned tuna. So here you go. Why are you eating off of mine? I don't get that.
It's somehow better.
Somehow it's better because it's going to be mine. I think we're ready to eat.
Woohoo.
Of course, a little white burgundy.
That's
Because that follows up tequila perfectly.
Everything follows tequila perfectly.
I would say white burgundy follows everything perfectly as well. So to a lovely night home.
Cheers. Thank you, Frank.
Thank
honestly.
you. Do you like the wine?
I love it.
We've had it before. It's really good. Macomb Villages. So 100% Chardonnay. No oak.
But it doesn't taste, yeah, there we go. That's the primary difference.
Yeah,
but I love
stainless
it.
steel from Burgundy, France. This is one of my favorites. Really it's not expensive. We're not going to drink really expensive wine on a Sunday night, so
Right.
it's just a really good bottle. And I think they're really well made, and the producer is fantastic.
I love a niçoise salad because I love like how earthy black olives are. with a taste of the eggs.
Green olives.
Green olives, did I say black? I like black olives too.
It is nights like this where we can just sit and munch and eat the food we love, especially if I have mortadella. Feel pretty good about it, and I love you, and it's so nice to be able to sit and enjoy this.
Do we have something a little sweet? We do.
Yay! Enough of the healthy food.
That's perfect.
Ice cream sandwiches, right?
Oh,
What better way to end a meal?
you know me. You have my heart. You want to cheers?
Yes.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.